All right, fifth graders, we are still finding the volume, so we are still thinking about the number of cubes that would fit into a shape, but now they'll all be arranged in rectangular prisms, so we can use some strategies so we don't have to count every cube. For example, if I count and say, okay, look how many are in this layer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in this layer. And I know I have 3 layers. I can say 8, 8, and 8 is going to give me 24. Okay, in other words, the length was 4 across. The width was 2, so that gave me 8. The height was 3. So then essentially I just multiplied them all together. I did 4 times 2 first to give me 8, and then I did times 3 to give me my total. So I want us to start moving into a more efficient strategy so that when we get bigger figures, or we get ones where the cubes aren't drawn, we can figure it out. Just like when you were younger, they would like give you the area by showing you the cubes. Okay, so you could just count, and then eventually they took that away and just said, well, it's 3 by 4, and you had to figure out a different strategy. We had to multiply. It's kind of like that. So I can say, okay, the length is 2 cubes. The width is also 2. So then 2 times 2 equals 4. The height is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 layers. So I'm taking that 4 times 5 to give me a volume of 20. Now I could multiply them in a different order. I could say, okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tall. 5 by 2 is 10. And then I have 2 sort of stacks next to each other. So again, it equals 20. What we're really doing is we're just taking the length, in this case 3, the width 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I know I have 15 in this top layer, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 layers, because that's the height. So I'm again just multiplying. 3 times 5 is 15. 15 times 4 groups equals a volume of 60. One more. The length, 5 cubes wide. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Really, and if you ask the length and the width, we can switch and it doesn't matter. And then the height is 5 as well. So I know I have in one layer, 5 times 4 is 20, times 5 layers gives me a volume of 100. Okay, in the next lesson, there aren't going to be cubes shown. So then we'll just have to imagine it, and we're just going to multiply the numbers. So this is why that will work. Just figuring out how many are in one layer, multiplying them by the number of layers that we have. If you need to build them, you can, but you're going to be here a while. It's going to take you a lot longer to figure out the answers if you feel the need to build each one of them. One other thing I want to show you. Oops, sorry, this is the wrong one. Let me pull up the worksheet to show you something. There's a bunch of lines on the worksheet, and you might say, what are these lines? What do I put on all of them? So what it's asking is to find the length, width, and height, then the volume. I don't know what that D stands for, but so length, width, height, volume. So length, width, height, volume, just like I was showing you. Maybe they're saying depth, width. I don't know what that D is for. Anyway, length, width, and height, and then the volume is the total cubes. All right. Let me know if you have questions. Good luck.